Hi, I'm Jala Sanar and welcome to the third episode of the Big Bang Data series. So in the previous episode, I talked about some of the challenges that the content operations teams are facing right now and two of the recommendations that can help to optimize some of their media workflows, generating metadata and understanding audience engagements. So today, I want to talk about how we have applied the first recommendation, generating metadata, for one of our leading global entertainment companies and how that has helped them. So the company's main focus is in delivering exceptional talents and their performers globally through their state-of-the-art live musicals, dance and acrobatic events in large arenas and theaters. Casting is one of their most important parts of their process, and they receive more than 600 audition videos every month. Now, the whole process of reviewing the videos, classifying them into relevant categories, and rating them in order of preference was carried out manually and was non-scalable. So the company decided to engage with MediaAgility to evaluate how machine learning could help them reduce manual dependency as well as fast-track the whole process. Now, MediaAgility, with the Google Cloud certified machine learning expertise, homegrown APIs, and custom models, developed a solution to be able to ingest a batch of videos, run them through multiple sophisticated machine learning models, and to be able to extract granular impressions of that data from those videos. So the video processing solution was built with Google Cloud Storage, Google Cloud Data Flow, Google's Video Intel API, TensorFlow, Data Store, and App Engine, and has the following capabilities: object detection and tracking, facial recognition, age and gender estimation, video processing pipeline, video transcription, natural language processing, smart search, and lastly, recommendation engine. So with that said, I'd like to hand it over to my colleague DJ Lewis, our cloud engineer, to talk us through the different stages of this video processing pipeline from this ML-based solution. Welcome DJ Lewis, and thank you so much for joining us in this episode.
Thanks for having me, Jala. I'm really happy to be covering this today. So, as Jala mentioned, the machine learning-based solution had multiple video processing pipelines to help in the auditioning process. Let's break these pipelines down. The first pipeline, detecting real-world objects. The model was trained to identify generic labeled real-world objects in the videos. Specifically, the platform identified musical instruments, stage equipment, and people by their profession. For example, drums, trampolines, and artists were identified. The times of occurrences of these objects were projected on a horizontal timeline with a corresponding confidence score. As a result, the user could search and navigate through the analyzed information on an interactive and intuitive user interface. Taking that a step further, the model was fine-tuned to detect custom labels as necessitated by the customer. Now, the system can train the generic model to detect customer-specific labels. The second pipeline, analyzing the audio content. The audio in the videos was transcribed by passing them through a speech-to-text system. The transcript was later fed into natural language processing (NLP) systems to identify important entities like the performer's name, the school he or she attended, his or her experience, and more. The third pipeline, understanding the demographic distribution. The unique faces in the video were identified and information like age and gender were predicted for all the unique faces. The processed and parsed information were mapped into a horizontal timeline for easy future reference. Now, users can search through the archives of thousands of videos and find the right mix per their requirements with Smart Search, which searches for specific artists based on talent, gender, age, and ethnicity. For example, Search for middle-aged male trumpet artists who can also speak French. Casting queries like these can now be answered much more easily. But what does this all mean? Cue business value. The platform boosts the productivity of the casting team since they can churn the processing of videos faster and also identify the right talent to begin the production with. With that, I'd like to hand it back to Jala. Thanks.
Thank you so much for running us through that, DJ Luis. So in the next episode, which I hope that you can join us for, I'll be talking about how we have applied the second recommendation, understanding audience engagements, for others in your industry. So tune in for that and see you then.